Oh, say does that star-spangled banner wave? Boys, we got it. What's up? RedBud. MX vs. ATV All Out. You know what it is. Nice little first look as far as on my channel on this track right here. Ooh, look at that, boys. So really interested to see how different this track looks from like the Spring Creek track and stuff like that. So that is the most modern layout of RedBud, if I'm not mistaken. That's the most... Let me get this in. Whoa, not drone cam, not drone cam. What's up, KTM? Hey, boys. Oh, look at that track cut. That's not going to work. You caught me, MX vs. ATV. You got me, dog. Oh, my God. Okay, so yeah, I was kind of wondering that on the Spring Creek track a while ago. Like, the video I just made a while ago, I was kind of wondering, is it like replicated from the 2019 Pro Motocross Series, or is it replicated from the 2018 Pro Motocross Series? And by the looks of that whole first area, that's got to be the 2019 RedBud track, right? Got to be. Oh, baby. Yeah, this is all 2019 right here. This is not the old 18 stuff, right? The reason why I really know all this, and it's actually like a thing to me, is because I've played on all these tracks from literally every single year, from all the way back to like 2013 on MX Simulator every year, and I've seen every little change that they've done on all of these replica tracks, these pro motocross replica tracks. Believe it or not, I actually have a crap load of experience seeing all these different tracks, the multiple different renditions of them, and all that kind of stuff. Oh, shit. Damn, just wadded her up, boys. Oh, God. The leap. Oh, what? That's actually not that hard at all. What? It felt really big going up to it, but wasn't actually that bad. So yeah, I was really curious to see how big they gapped out some of these jumps on RedBud as well. By the way, boys, just letting you guys know, if you want to go add me up on Steam to play All Out, or go follow me up on Instagram or Twitter, or add me on Snapchat. I'll literally add any of you guys back on Snapchat as well. And if you're wanting to get into my actual Discord, you can either DM me on Instagram or, add me up on Steam, and I'll automatically get you into my Discord that way. My name on every bit of that stuff, my username on all of it, literally all of it. I'm talking PlayStation Network, Xbox Live, Steam, Twitter, Instagram, everything, dude. Snapchat, all of it is just Spencer Turley, no space, no capital, okay? Sorry for shouting this out so much in these videos, but I haven't shouted it out very much over the years, and so I'm having to kind of backtrack and get everybody to my Instagram, get everybody to my Snapchat, get everybody to my Twitter, you know what I mean, and trying to build the community over there on my Discord and everything, so that's why I'm having to shout it out so much. I apologize for doing that so much here recently, but got to do it on these videos that are popping off, you know what I'm saying? So literally my username is just Spencer Turley, no space, no capital. Pretty simple, all one word, no capital letters. So either way, dude. So this jump right here, that feels pretty, like seems like the faces are pretty tall on quite a few of these jumps, but it's not as, some of them don't feel as long, like distance-wise, as I might would have thought they would have been, you know what I mean? Not quite as long distance. So let's see about LaRocco's leap here. Kind of popped up over that a little bit. Yeah, I guess it is decent sized. I guess I just got a really good run on it a while ago, but I'm on a 125 here, boys. It ain't like I'm on a nosed out 500, you know what I mean? I'm literally on a 125. So all this stuff I'm hitting, you're definitely going to be able to hit on a 250F or a 450 twice as easy. Well, I guess maybe not twice as easy, because I know the 125 on All Out is actually pretty ballin', actually pretty hossin', pretty bitchin', you know what I mean? They actually made the 125 pretty fast in this game, so, but yeah, that is definitely that switchback section like in 2019 RedBud. That's not the classic, where it did like the sweep to the right and then a big sweep back to the left and then down the hill. That's literally like a 90-degree corner and then a straight and then another 90-degree corner and then another straight, you know what I mean? Damn, they made that triple just about like LaRocco's leap right there. I think they still could have made LaRocco's leap on here just a little bit longer distance-wise. I mean, I think the face is okay on it, but just if I was the actual track designer, I probably would have expanded that whole straightaway over there just a little bit. Kind of feels a little bit short for being, you know, LaRocco's leap, one of the most famous jumps on fucking any of these tracks. Like, you would have thought they would have made it a little bit more big, a little bit more kind of special like that, but it's still cool, just didn't live up quite as much to the expectation I had of it, I guess, what I'm trying to say. Like, if there was any of the jumps that you would have made a little bit more, not as much one-to-one scale, I would have thought it would have been LaRocco's leap, make it just a little bit bigger, you know what I mean? Let's see if I can just roll up the inside on this 125 and still hit it. I've never, God, I kind of jacked that up a little bit. I hadn't hit any of those ruts right there yet before. I mean, it's still a little bit like, well, I guess part of what makes it not feel as insane is the fact that you can come up short on it and nothing's going to happen. It's like you landed on a cloud. I don't know if that's because they didn't make it as sharp on the actual, you know, that third landing that you're landing on. Technically, it's kind of like a triple, right? So that third landing, they didn't make that quite as sharp down. It's pretty smooth, so even if you come up short in the worst spot that you possibly can, you're not even going to wreck, which doesn't really make sense because if you guys have seen any of those dudes come up short on LaRocco's leap in real life, the motherfuckers are going over the bars, dog. There ain't no saving it unless you got James Stewart suspension 2014 Supercross. You guys remember when he cased that quad? Jesus Christ. That was insane. But either way, still a sick track. Like, it definitely feels completely different than the Spring Creek as far as kind of how, like, not quite as much little choppy roughness on here, a little bit smoother. You know what I mean? You can kind of get your speed going a little bit more on this track. Got some kind of sort of little like pre-made inside areas that can develop ruts on it. Kind of the vibe I'm getting from that just a little bit there. Cool how you got the shade when you come down on those trees right there. But as far as the jumps, you just got quite a few just pretty simple tabletop-y vibe areas, right? And you come through here. I think they could have made this section right here a little bit longer. That doesn't feel quite as long as I feel like it should. And then this section, I think they could have made just ever so slightly longer. And then this corner, coming up to LaRocco's leap right here, I just feel like they could have made that a little bit longer. You know what I mean? Like, this whole area right here feels a little bit crampy to me. That's just kind of my own personal little take on it here, but that a finish line jump is super small, dog, which it is in real life too, so I can give them that one. But yeah, just that whole LaRocco's leap area over there, I feel like it's just slightly smaller than I thought it would have been in here, but either way, nonetheless, pretty cool. Let's get this on first person real quick, just kind of get a quick little look of that. Got that cool downhill, kind of like a step-down-ish style jump. Cool how you jump through here, and then you got this like darker dirt vibe. Gives it a nice contrast on the track as far as coloration. Pretty cool how they added that little touch in there. I mean, that triple right there is pretty awesome. Like, you got to be just as on it on that as you do LaRocco's leap, and that's kind of weird because I don't really think they're the same size. Are they? Maybe they are. I thought LaRocco's leap was a little bit bigger than that, but either way, yeah, she's really not rutting up that bad. It's not like, oh my God. Damn, I kind of would have preferred the, to be completely honest with you, I think I would have preferred the more classic RedBud layout, like the 2018, 17, 16 layout versus this newer sort of layout they got going on. But I guess I just get so, like, attached and accustomed to the way a lot of the corners are. But they do change the tracks over time, man. They definitely do. So you just kind of got to go with what the Real Life Pro series is doing at that time, and I guess that's all you can really do. But I don't know. I guess it just would have felt more like what I think of as RedBud had it been the 2018 version versus the or 2017 version even versus the 2018 version, but just kind of to each their own, you know what I'm saying? Oh, dudes. So yeah, down through here, not really making hard ruts, you know what I mean? Kind of just a smoothed out sort of overall vibe down through there. Willie in Wet Willie Wednesday, baby. And then not quite as many ruts through here. They almost put a bit of a roller vibe through that when I don't really think it had rollers in 2019. Did it on both of those straights? I don't really think it had rollers through there. That kind of felt like they almost tried to put a Millville roller vibe through there. But it wasn't really. I thought they were just two perfectly flat straightaways in real life. Could have swore that's how it was, but I don't know. Kind of hard to remember when you've got literally like 15 different versions of the same track running through your head at once. You know what I mean? Try to remember exactly what this one particular section was like and exactly what that was like. I feel like the terrain deformation is making it feel a little bit softer than it should feel. I feel like RedBud, like these inside ruts should feel a little bit harder. They should grab you a little bit more, be a little more sturdy. Personally, that's kind of my first little feeling and impression that I'm getting from it. But overall, not terrible. It's hard to live up to a RedBud track in a motocross game. It really is. Either way you want to slice it, like, it's not going to be easy, you know. But either way, you can take multiple lines through here. Yeah, I don't know, this whole little area kind of feels a little bit cramped down. But see if we can get LaRocco's leap over here. Yeah, dude, never let off the gas right there. Then you got it for sure. So, I don't know. I just feel like that LaRocco's leap could have been just extended literally like 10 or 20 feet, and it would have made it feel a little bit more and made the actual landing face a little bit more peaked. So if you did come up short, you had that risk of popping off, and it kind of gave you that fear factor when you come up to the jump face like you would get in real life and you get on MX Simulator and stuff like that. Like when you're coming up to that jump phase, wide ass open, shifting gears, going up LaRocco's leap, and it's like, dog, if you don't jump this far enough, you're dead. You don't really get that feeling here as much as I was kind of expecting or hoping for. So that's a little bit unfortunate, but nonetheless, not a terrible track. Still a fun track, right? It really is, honestly. A lot of you guys are going to enjoy this, just having this in the game, period. Not that it's like the most perfect RedBud replica or whatever, but a lot of you guys are just going to enjoy having a track like this on All Out for sure. So either way, dudes, appreciate you guys watching all the videos. Later.